What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at y'all with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully y'all doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, everybody, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw today was Libra. So let's go ahead and get it started. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy pre-Friday. Hope you're doing well. It's pretty hard to believe it's already Thursday this week. I feel like this week has flown by. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, but this week went by pretty dang quick. So let's see what we got going on here for the Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Hey, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Libra, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Hopefully all is well. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Cups. You could be connecting here potentially with a water sign for a few of you. Having a look into your current energy, we do have the King of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Hangman in the reverse position. So let's see what we got going on for you. Hopefully all is well. Well, Libra, we start out here with the Five of Cups all the way to the King of Wands. So taking a look here into your next 24 hours, Five of Cups to the King of Wands. Typically with the Five of Cups, it usually is an energy of some sort of grief, or it could represent something that you're currently upset about. But I feel like you're going to move past it relatively quickly. When I see the King of Wands come into play here for you, Libra, King of Wands is like, okay, I'm back. I feel good. I did everything I needed to do. I got everything out. I purged everything I had to, and now I feel a-okay. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, Page of Pentacles reversed, it's like, I'm going to deal with what I need to. I'm going to tend to my feelings and emotions, and then I'm going to no longer give into that energy. I'm going to jump right back into my spiffy and spoofy self, and I'm going to feel freaking great, you know? So I feel like in your next 24 hours, you might catch yourself in a little bit of an emotional place at first, but then once you deal with your emotions, you give in, you heal, you purge, you let something out, you're going to be feeling fantastic afterwards. And naturally that tends to happen, right? Because at the end of the day, when we're going through something emotional, if we allow ourselves to feel it, when you feel it, you heal it, right? So if you've ever had a good cry, you just randomly let it all out, you cry, you let all that energy go, you naturally tend to feel better. So pretty much a similar process is happening here for some of you, if this ends up being your resonating story. So Libra, I feel like for your next 24 hours, you're going to get in your feels a little bit, but like once you release it all and you let it all go, you're feeling a-okay. You're actually feeling probably a lot better than you originally did. And looking at the outcome here being the Hangman in reverse, it's like, holy crap, like I feel such a great amount of weightlessness as I've gotten all of this off my chest. So for any Libras here, if your day starts out emotional, don't worry about it whatsoever. I definitely feel like once you get into that energy and you let yourself purge a little bit, you're going to come out feeling like a champ, and you're going to be mega surprised here with the Hangman in reverse at how much you feel like you just let off your chest. It's like, holy crap, I just released so much and I genuinely feel so weightless. So I think it's a positive thing at the end of the day. All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here with the air signs for today. We're going to go ahead and do air, earth, water, fire, jumping on into our earth sign. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Taurus gang. What do we got going on for the bull gang, baby? Messages for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Taurus? Messages for Team Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, Taurus, just want to let you guys know your November 2022 tarot reading is currently posted on my channel. So if you want to check out your monthly reading for the month of November, definitely feel free to. But let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle over here, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for the bull gang? Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Seven of Swords. Okay, you could be connecting here with a air sign like an Aries, or not an Aries, hello, an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, having a look at your current energy, oh boy, we do have here a Three of Swords, looking at what you're dealing with. We got the Nine of Wands in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you, Taurus, we have here the Six of Cups in the reverse position. So let's see what's in store here for you. Well, Taurus, coming into your next 24 hours, I definitely feel kind of a bit of a purge with you as well. It does seem to me like the Seven of Swords here to the Three of Swords is this energy of feeling like, I don't know what it is, but how do I explain this, Taurus? I feel like, let me talk to you face to face for a second. I feel like what this reading is trying to entail is that you went through something months ago, or you went through something a good amount of time, like long ago. It's not something recent. It's something you experienced a while ago, okay? You went through something a while ago, and you didn't really react to it. You didn't really feel it. You kind of numbed yourself. And I think that now, moving into the next 24 hours, is when all that shit you numbed yourself from is flooding back. You know, it's kind of like you dealt with something, but the way you reacted is you turned your emotions off. You kind of just numbed yourself to it. You didn't want to deal with it, and that was that. And now, coming into the next 24 hours here with the Seven of Swords to the Three of Swords, it's a situation where everything's coming flooding back. And it's like, I can't believe I thought I could get away with it. Seven of Swords. I can't believe I thought that I could just numb myself and all this would go away, because that's far from the truth. I'm getting hit like a freaking truck right now with all these feelings and emotions. So that's what seems to be happening here for you. But the good news, because there is good news, is taking a look at what you're dealing with. I believe it's going to be successful when it comes towards purging it and letting it all go. Even though it can be very overwhelming to get hit with a bunch of emotions, when you see that happen, when all these emotions come flooding back into you, it's going to allow you to release, to let go, and to ultimately feel better. And looking at the outcome here for you, Taurus, being the Six of Cups reversed, Six of Cups reversed is the card that represents that you can allow the past to be left in the past. So if you numbed yourself to a situation a while ago, it might suck that all these feelings come flooding back in the next 24 hours, but the upside to the situation is that you do allow yourself to feel it, because it's kind of like you can't escape it. You know, I tell people this all the time. When we run from our feelings and emotions, eventually one day we're going to get attacked by them. It's kind of like a boxer pinning you in a corner and just wailing on you. That's what happens with our emotions when we outrun them, because eventually they catch up. And then we're like, oh crap, okay, we can't avoid this. We're consumed with feeling, we're consumed with emotion, but we're forced to face our shit. And when we face our shit and deal with our shit, that's how we let it all go. So even though it might be a little overwhelming and intense, you're going to get through it. You're going to be okay. And it's going to actually allow you to move on and move past it. And it's going to feel pretty good to release all this. Okay? All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I definitely feel like a lot of the zodiac signs for today are going to be facing some purging kind of energies. I've been feeling a purge coming for the collective for quite some time. Not the purge like the movie, okay? We don't want that, all right? I definitely don't want that, okay? So not a purge like the movie, but I definitely been feeling a bit of a purge for the collective happening recently. Like I feel like we're all getting to a point where we're just ready to just let it all out. You know, we've dealt with a lot for the past 2.5, 3 years of just everything going on in the world and everything going on in our personal lives. And I feel like it's just going to be that point where it's like, we got to let this all go and we got to start new, you know? So I see it coming soon. All right. All right. Oh my God. I did not expect that. Holy shit. JD. Hello. Thank you. I appreciate that. JD coming on in with the 5555. Holy crap, dude. Hi, everybody. I missed y'all. I became an aunt since the last time we spoke. I love that, dude. That's so freaking awesome. Congratulations again. I remember you telling me the last time we were talking about it, but thank you, man. Appreciate the 5555. It's a generous donation as always. Shout out to JD. You're freaking awesome, dude. And I hope you're doing well. And congratulations again on being an aunt. Very, very awesome. I love that for you, baby. All right. All right, guys. So we did our... Let me see the sign lineup again because I forgot low key. We did air, we did earth, right? So it was air, it was earth, and then I did water, fire. I believe that's the correct lineup, but I don't want to quote myself right now. Let me see what my moderators wrote down. Yep, it's air, earth, water, fire. Cool. All right, so jumping on into our water signs, let's go ahead and have a look here at Scorpio. I want to see what's going on with the birthday peeps. What do we got going on here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Scorpio peeps, wishing you all a happy birthday and a happy Scorpio season. Hope it's been treating you well so far. And let's see what we got going on. What's going on here for the Scorpio gang? Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Wands in reverse. So right off the bat, you could be connecting here with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or a Leo. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Tower, taking a look at what you're dealing with. We have here the Nine of Swords, and then looking at the outcome for you, we do have here the Three of Wands in the reverse position. So let's take a look here and see what's going on for you. Well, Scorpio, coming into your next 24 hours, Queen of Wands reversed, Tower card upright. Let's see what's happening. I feel like you are definitely experiencing a bit of a Tower moment, but you don't really know how to feel about it. It's like there's some sort of awakening happening for you, but I feel like you're viewing it in a negative perspective, when the truth is that this awakening is actually something that's positive for you. So I'm definitely getting the message to tell you, Scorpio, think outside the box. Whatever bad thing you think is happening against you or to you at this time is actually something that's kind of happening for your highest of good. And I'm not sure what it is specifically that's happening to you, but like your guides are telling me to tell you, like, you need to know that whatever is currently occurring is for your highest good. Okay, so of course this is only to the Scorpios it resonates towards. I mean, I'm sure if there's a really bad situation happening, it's, you know, for some Scorpios this is not going to apply to you, but for the majority of you that think something horrible is occurring in your life, I think that the universe, your guides, whatever you want to call it, is trying to say this is actually the best thing that can happen for you. You know, for example, let's say you're a Scorpio right now currently going through a breakup. You know, you might think this breakup is the worst thing that's ever happened, but believe it or not, you know, it's probably the best thing because it's going to guide you to meet your best person in the future, right? You know, in order to get to meeting a new person, you would have to be broken up with the current person you're with. Let's say this is about, you know, losing something in your life that meant significant, or that was something significant to you. You know, maybe you had to let that go in order for something new to find its way to you. So I'm just getting that message from your spirit guides of like, you think that whatever you're experiencing right now is something bad happening to you, but there's something actually happening for you. So don't look at this Tower moment, don't look at this awakening as something negative, because at the end of the day, Scorpio, something beautiful is coming. All right. That is the confirmation message that I'm being told to deliver to you. Okay. Looking at what you're dealing with, Nine of Swords, of course, you're worried, you're anxious. You don't really feel so happy right now with whatever Tower moment's occurring, but looking at the outcome here, Three of Wands reversed, as a cycle in your life does come to an end, there is going to be something new and better that's going to end up manifesting and coming towards you. So Scorpios, don't look at what's happening in your life and immediately feel unlucky. Don't immediately feel like, oh my God, the universe is against me, or this situation's really bad. Look at it as an opportunity for something new and better to manifest. All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the air, we did the earth, we did the water, jumping on into the fire, baby. Oh, everybody, be careful over there. Moderators, if you can ban the porn bots coming in here. Thank you guys. Oh, you guys were quick. Shout out to Julia. That was fast. I don't get why there are porn bots on YouTube. It's just very weird. It's very weird how they spam in the comment section of tarot readers. I get like if they spammed in the comment section of like, I guess, YouTubers that were like reviewing stuff that aligns with that kind of work. But, you know, I'm out here flipping cards, you know, I don't know what's so sexy about this. Maybe I'm sexy. Maybe I'm so sexy that that's why the porn bots come out, because they're like, you're just so beautiful that we need to be in this chat, you know? Anyways, I'm tooting my own horn over here. But anyways, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the air, we did the earth, we did the water, jumping on into the fire, baby. What do we got going on here for the Aries gang? What's up, baby? Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Aries, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on here for the Aries gang? Aries, overall energy here for you is going to be the Magician. So you could be connecting here potentially a Virgo for some of you. Looking at your current energy, we have the Death in the reverse position. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Queen of Wands reversed. And then looking at the outcome for you, Aries, is going to be the Eight of Swords. So Aries, let's have a look here and see what's going on for you. Coming into your next 24 hours, we have the Magician here to the Death card in the reverse. So right off the bat here for you, Aries, I kind of feel like this is, it's almost like intervening and ending. I don't feel like an ending is necessarily happening yet. There is an intervention. There's something intervening and stopping this ending. And I think that you have all the tools at your disposal to totally end a connection, but you're kind of almost willing to hear somebody out. I feel like that's what's going on. Like somebody here is saying, wait, before we end this, can you hear me out? I'm kind of picking up on that energy for you. You know, looking at what you're dealing with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands reverse is like, I don't have much that I'm really willing to hear at this point because there's not much you could really tell me that'll make me change my mind, but I'm willing to hear you out. Because looking at the outcome here, being the Eight of Swords here says, I don't want to overthink and regret not taking the chance to listen to the final words before this ends, because what if there is something potentially here that is worth fighting for? So I kind of feel here for you moving into your next 24 hours, Aries. It's like just as you're about to fully end something, you are still willing to be open just to hear what needs to be said. Because somebody here is like, wait, before we go, before this ends, let me say what needs to be said. So it's like you're keeping an open mind. And you're doing it for the fact because it's like, you know what, maybe if there is something here, maybe there isn't. But at least I should get the clarity to know before I make the final decision to totally remove myself from a situation or cut myself off from somebody else. So that's the vibe that I see here. But it could be vice versa. Okay, so take it that how it resonates. Could be backwards as well. And if it's not your story, no worries there. All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for today. Moving back on into our air signs now. We're going to go ahead and have a look here at the Gemini, baby. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is rolling on in for the zodiac sign of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini, let's see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Magician, so you could be connecting here potentially with a Virgo. Having a look at your current energy, we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Ten of Swords reversed. And then lastly, for the outcome for you, Gemini, is going to be the Death card in the upright position. So let's see what's going on with you. Well, Gemini, we start out here with the Magician all the way to the Two of Pentacles in reverse. With the Magician coming out here for you, kind of feels to me that you're in a place right now where you know and acknowledge that you need to show up right now in order to end something, is what I'm seeing here for you. I feel like this is the recognition that it's time to put something to an ending, but you're dealing with a combative energy. Taking a look at what you're dealing with here, Ten of Swords reversed, somebody here doesn't want things to end, but I feel like despite whatever someone else's opinion is, you are proceeding with it. You are going forward. Looking at the outcome here being the Death card represents it's time for this to end and it's time for new things to begin. So I feel for Geminis in the next 24 hours, this is about you having to be assertive with making sure that a cycle comes to a full completion, because whoever you're dealing with here is trying to combat that. They don't want things to end, but you know that this has to happen, and it has to happen for your own mental peace of mind and for your clarity. And it doesn't have to be anything romantic, or it doesn't even have to be a connection that's coming to an ending. Maybe it's time to end a certain kind of line of work. And even if other people aren't happy with that, if you know that that's what's best for you, that's what's best for you, you know? So there's something in your life that you know that you need to end, and that you know that there's new beginnings that need to manifest for you. And despite how other people might feel about it, you're doing what you have to do right now in your life in order to make yourself happy, because you are the set priority. All right, Gemini. So that's what I have here for you. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our air. We're going to move along here into the earth signs. And by the way, JD, holy freaking guacamole, dude. Thank you for another 550 or 5555. Appreciate the donation. Not expecting the unexpected dash a Gemini. It be like that sometimes, dude. Thank you, though. Appreciate the donation. I really, really do. You're freaking nuts, but I love you. And thank you so much for that. All right. All right, baby. So talk about the Scorpio solar eclipse. I would if I paid attention. I'm just going to be completely honest with y'all. When it comes towards astrology stuff, like, I know that there are certain big astrological events, and I know that this is one of them, but I have been so busy, like 24/7, to the point where I haven't even looked into it. I'm going to just be very honest with you. So I'm that type of person where if I know nothing about it, I'm not going to speak on it. So considering, and I know somebody commented a little bit yesterday, because I read my comments, by the way, guys, all the time. So I always see your comments if you comment. Somebody mentioned a little bit of what was happening yesterday. I read up on that a bit, but when it does come towards it, I haven't paid attention to the astrology. You know, I am a tarot reader, but I'm not a big astrologer. So that is always something I wanted to learn more about. I just never really got myself to do it. So at some point I need to, though. All right, baby. So we finished up our air. We're going to jump on into our earth sign now and have a look here at the Virgo. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Virgo: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Virgo, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Hierophant. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Taurian for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we have the Star card. Nice. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Four of Wands. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. So let's have a look here and see what's going on for you. Well, Virgo, right off the bat, we start out here with the Hierophant, and then we move into the Star card. So I feel like there is a bit of a dream kind of unfolding for you. If this is marriage for some of you, it seems to me like the marriage has gone smoothly. It is a dream marriage. You're with your dream partner. Everything is stable. Ace of Pentacles also could represent here a new income, meaning that there could be something new incoming into your life, such as maybe new finances. It could represent a new house. It could represent a new car. There could be something manifesting here. If you're a Virgo and you've recently been married, in the next 24 hours, you might be making a new big financial decision with your partner, and that financial decision could be something that's shared between the two of you, like something like a house, a boat. Maybe you're getting yourselves a business that you're investing into. But I definitely see big financial moves for partners, people who are married. Even if you're not, it could be partners making big financial moves as well in the next 24 hours. If that's the case, congratulations. You could be signing your mortgage to a new home, could be a new lease on an apartment, could be a new building or investment, whatever the case might be there for you. That could be happening here for some of you. So if so, congratulations. But what I feel like the overall energy means here for most Virgos is Hierophant here to the Star. I'm committed right now to something that I genuinely am very happy to be committed to. So this could be about you being super happy and content within your relationship. It can mean that you're super happy and content within the job you're currently working, or you could be happy for the fact that you chased after a dream of yours, because you might start seeing that dream finally unfold. You know, looking at what it is you're dealing with being the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a card that represents massive stability. So this would be that you're moving into a space right now where things in your life are genuinely working out, and you're happy about it. And with the outcome here being the Ace of Pentacles here says to me that in the next 24 hours, you're about to get an opportunity that's going to take all this good shit to the next level. So for those of you that have been really happy with your relationship, hopefully I don't spoil it, but some of y'all could be getting proposed to in the next 24 hours, just saying. If it's not a proposal, it could just represent taking the next step in relationships romantically with your partner. For other Virgos, it could be about taking the next step in your business. Maybe in the next 24 hours, you're going to make a new investment, or you're going to do something new or create a new product or a new design, whatever it is. I just feel like the message here is growth and expansion in something in your life that already has a shitload of stability. So that's what I see here for you Virgos, you know, whether it's work, love, finances, so on and so forth. You're about to see a new step in the right direction here, and more expansion in something in your life that already has a shitload of stability. Fantastic. I love that. All right, Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the earth, we did the air, jumping on into the water. What do we got going on here for the Pisces gang? What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Pisces, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on for the fish. Hopefully, the fish are well. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Two of Wands in reverse. Looking at your current energy, we have the Lovers in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you, we do have here the Five of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what's going on here for the Pisces. Moving into your next 24 hours, Two of Wands reversed here to the Lovers in the reverse position. So definitely starting out here, it looks to me like you've decided to kind of turn your back on something that you're not very connected to anymore. I feel like what Pisces is saying here is there's something in my life that I'm just not really feeling anymore, okay? Now, for some of you, it could be love. For others of you, it could just be maybe you're not as interested in a hobby as you used to be. For others of you, maybe you're just not as interested in certain friendships or things you're doing with your career anymore. I definitely feel like a lack of interest is at play here because, you know, looking at what you're dealing with being the Knight of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed here for the Pisces represents you're stopping something, you're putting something to a halt. So I think that you're kind of coming to the realization that you don't want something anymore. And probably for the majority of you, it really will resonate towards maybe your career or your hobby. I don't think it's going to resonate towards mostly people, but for other Pisceans, it could resonate towards certain friendships. Maybe you're not interested in continuing certain friendships or certain romantic relationships, but I do see overall with the outcome here being the Five of Pentacles, you know, there is something in your life here that you want to isolate yourself from. You know, Five of Pentacles could be a card that represents feeling left out in the cold, or it could be a card of purposely keeping yourself out in the cold because you don't want to be attached to something. And overall, with the Lovers here being in the reverse, Lovers in reverse here means that you no longer feel connected to something in the way that you originally did. So something just doesn't hit the same way. Something feels different, Pisces, you know, is what I'm seeing here for you. Something here feels different in your life and it's just not the same. And with that being said, you'd rather not continue with it because it's just not what it used to be, you know? So with that being said, you're switching shit up, you know? You could be switching up your surroundings. Maybe you're tired of where you live and you want to start looking where to move. Maybe you just don't feel like being around certain people in your life feels the same. Certain hobbies, maybe the video game you used to fuck with just don't hit the same. That's one of the worst feelings ever. I remember when World of Warcraft started to not feel like World of Warcraft anymore, and it broke my heart, you know? I remember that shit the moment it happened, and it was not a fun time, okay? When video games just don't hit the way they used to hit, it's a heartbreaking moment. But either way, that's what I have in store here for you, Pisces. So of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, guys, please don't pop off on other zodiac signs in the comment section based upon your own personal experiences. You can have a bad experience with the zodiac sign, but it does not mean that all of the zodiac are indeed that way. So do remember that all you're doing is projecting your personal experience and you are putting it on a mass of a zodiac, even though, you know, the whole entire zodiac does not behave that way. It's just your personal experience, right? So we never want to do that. So just be mindful of that in the comment section. All right, just throwing that out there indirectly, okay? All right, baby. So we finished up the lovely and amazing water signs. So we did air, earth, water, jumping on into the fire. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Leo gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. JD, dude, you're insane, man. I love you. Holy crap. By the way, JD, thank you for the 2222. You said, gotta love the fish. P.S. I wrote down some ideas for breaks for you, LMAO. Hit me up on Instagram, dog, or you can hit me up on my email. Let me know whatever you were thinking about. I for sure would love to hear it. And thank you for your donation. Appreciate it so much, as always, dude. All right, baby. Leo, we're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves one last shuffle and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. All right, Leo, Overall energy for you is going to be the Temperance card. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Sagittarius for some of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we have the Page of Pentacles, looking at what you're dealing with. We have here the Star card, and then looking at the outcome for you, Leo, is going to be the Nine of Cups. So moving along here into your next 24 hours, let's see what's in store here for you. The Temperance here all the way to the Page of Pentacles. Well, one thing I could say for you, Leo, is that with the Temperance card coming in here, it usually represents being in a very emotionally grounded kind of space. So you're emotionally grounded right now in making some sort of decision. The Page of Pentacles is like giving your energy or making a choice or making a decision. So you're investing yourself is what I'm feeling here. So you're in a good place emotionally. You're making a good investment. And I feel like this good investment is going to bring in quite a lot of fulfillment for you because look, you got the Nine of Cups and you got the Star card, both cards that resonate towards fulfillment. So what I see for Leos in the next 24 hours is that your choices you're making or the investment you're about to make, I feel is actually going to be pretty worthwhile. I mean, if you're making an investment in a person romantically, I think it's going to turn out to be a great relationship. If you're making a business move, I think it's about to be a great business relationship or a great business move for you in order to see your business thrive. I think that there's something that's going to be great for you here that turns into a very fulfilling and happy, positive situation. So if you have a good feeling about something, Leo, I say go for it in the next 24 hours. Because you'll probably see a very positive return for it. So if you've been having a good feeling about, a certain person and getting together with them and getting to know them, maybe taking somebody out on a date or maybe just hanging out with a certain person and making a friendship out of it. Like if you've had a good feeling about something like that, go for it. If you've had a good feeling about a certain business move to take, go for that. Make that business move happen. If you've had a good feeling about a certain investment you want to make in your personal life and your personal journey, make that investment. I think that because you have felt so good about it, that's kind of like your intuition already picking up that this situation is going to unfold positively for you. So listen to your gut, invest in whatever feels good at this time, and I think you're going to see a very, very positive return. Okay? All right, Leo, very cool. I like it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs for today. Moving on to our last and final batch, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Aquarius. All right, what do we got going on here for Aqua? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 179 people in the chat, if y'all could drop a like, it'd be appreciated. Thank you all so much for tuning in. All right, Team Aquarius, I feel like you're coming through rather quickly, so let's get ourselves one more shuffle. And we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. Aquarius, I felt the need to take a deep breath for this one. Now, usually when I feel things physically, it's probably because it's what's going through with it's what's going on with the zodiac sign. So I do feel for some of you Aquarians, it's time to take a deep breath. All right, let's go ahead and look into your read and see what's in store here for you. Aquarius, overall energy, Nine of Swords. Needing to take a deep breath. Nine of Swords is stress. Could be anxiety for some of you because there's a little bit of anxiousness I felt coming up as well. So it could be stress, anxiety, sadness, just kind of feeling all over the place. Looking into your current energy, the Sun though. So the overall energy is the Nine of Swords, but the current energy is the Sun. Those are two opposite energies. All right, taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, Wheel of Fortune, which is good, and then looking at the outcome for you, Chariot in reverse. So Aquarius, coming into your next 24 hours, what it kind of feels like to me is that it's time for a deep breath and it's time to inhale the good shit and exhale the bullshit. Now, that's not me telling everybody out here to go smoke a joint, okay? If that's what you partake in, go for it. You can inhale that good shit. But what I mean in this analogy is it's time to focus yourself on the good shit in life and to leave the bullshit at a different place, to throw it in the dump, to throw it in the garbage, okay? That's a reason they call it shit, right? They call it shit for a reason. Throw that shit in the garbage, okay? So Aquarius, coming into your next 24 hours, I definitely feel a switch up here for sure. Looking at what you're dealing with here being the Wheel of Fortune represents a 180-degree change. So you're going from a lot of stress to going to a place where you're happy. And with the Wheel of Fortune showing up over here, that's a card once again that represents a 180, but it feels to me that something in your life is about to take a fortunate turn. And looking at the outcome here being the Chariot reversed, it definitely seems to me that this fortunate event was happening all around you, but because you couldn't see it, that's what was keeping you in a lower vibration. Do remember, everybody, your perception is indeed your reality. I feel like things were turning around for you for quite some time, Aquarius, but because of the perspective you were in, you weren't able to see it. So what this reading feels like more for me is, one, it's confirmation that things are about to get better. So if you're an Aquarius recently and you've been going through it, you've been struggling, just know things are about to get better for you. But two, it's a message from your guides trying to tell you to remain open always. What does that mean? Remaining open always means that you need to have the perspective that things are going well for you and that good things are happening even if you can't see it right in front of you. Because it seems like the universe was turning things around in your life for quite some time, but because you felt that nothing good was happening, you couldn't tune into the good shit. So always remember, if you find yourself getting overwhelmed by negativity, inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit. Know that there's always good shit going on around you. There's always good things happening 24/7, and there's always great things going in your favor and shifting in your favor at all given times. Remain open to the blessings that are happening, even if you can't see them yet. Just know that blessings in your life are occurring because blessings are happening every day. Guys, we're all blessed to be here right now. It was like a 1 in a million chance you were born, and guess what? You're kicking it right now. We're right here, you know? So there are blessings occurring each and every single day. Never doubt that. All right, Aquarius? So things are going to be a good shift. I definitely feel like if you've been dealing with a lot, tomorrow's going to be a good day for you, which is great. But always remember to keep yourself open, all right? If there's a lot of negative stuff going on in your life, don't doubt that there isn't great stuff happening for you too, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of the beautiful air signs for today's daily reading. Moving along now into our earth sign. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Capricorn. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? All right, Capricorn, let's get one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Interesting vibes on this one for sure. Capricorn, overall energy for you, Ten of Swords in reverse. Immediately heard, I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. And if we're going to correlate that to the Ten of Swords reversed, it would mean you know you need to end something, but you're unsure if you have the strength to end something. All right, looking at your current energy, Three of Swords reversed, what you're dealing with, Seven of Wands, and then the outcome for you, Capricorn, the Star card. I think the hardest thing to let go is the good times that you've shared in a situation in life. Even if you know that something in your life is no longer what's meant for you, one of the hardest things to do is let go of the good times, because those good times will always be there, and I think you'll always appreciate them for what they were. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here being the Seven of Wands is the energy of blockage, right? So I feel like what's happening here for you, Capricorn, is that you're trying to block out the good times in order to make the process of moving on from a situation a lot easier. But here's the thing. The more we try to resist, the more what we're resisting persists. So the more we try to block out the good memories we have, the more we're going to keep thinking about the good memories and the good old times and the good old days. You know, it's one of the most hardest things. For example, when we're moving on from people in love, let's say a breakup occurred, or you know that it's the time to break up with somebody, one of the hardest things to do is to block out the good times. And when you start thinking about all those good times, what does it do? It starts making you miss the person. So the key here, Capricorn, is to not push away the good times and good moments you've either shared with somebody or you've shared with a situation in your life. Because the more you try to push it away, the more you're going to feel it. All right? The best thing to do right now is to let yourself feel, to let yourself think, to let your mind roam, and fixate, focus, and think about whatever it needs to. the more we keep trying to block how we're feeling, it's not going to do us any good. So you're a Capricorn, and essentially you know that it's time to let go of something in your life, but it's just been so hard to do so because of all the good memories you've had. I understand that. But know that everything that comes up at this time should just naturally be felt. Don't try to block yourself from feeling anything. Just let it all come up naturally. If you know it's time to move on, make that decision. Looking at the outcome here being the star card here says, when I think of the good times, when I think of the good old memories and the good old days, I find myself feeling fulfilled and happy again. But there's a difference between how the past was versus what the reality is today. Capricorn, the reason you're moving on from somebody or you're moving on from a situation isn't due to past circumstances, it's due to current circumstances. If the current circumstances are not the way they used to be in the past, then your situation has changed. The equation has changed. If this is a person and you love who they used to be, but you can't love who they are today, then you're dealing with somebody that isn't who they used to be. And as difficult as it is, and as much as it hurts, and as much as it sucks, you know that you cannot be compatible with the situation you're dealing with right now, which is why moving on is what you're being called to do. So I kind of feel here for you, Capricorn, it's like appreciate the past for what it was, or for who somebody was, or for whatever the past was to you personally. Appreciate it. And of course you'll miss it, and that's okay that you'll miss it, but accept whatever this situation is today. And if this situation isn't for you, let yourself move on. Appreciate the past for what it is, say goodbye to it, but appreciate and realize the fact that the current scenario, the current circumstance isn't for you now, and it's okay to let go. All right, Capricorn, deep one there for sure. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all the earth, we finished up all the air, jumping on into the water. Let's have a look here at the Cancer gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for the Cancer gang? Cancer. Overall energy for you is going to be the Magician in reverse. You could be connecting here potentially with a Virgo for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, we have the Moon. Looking at what you're dealing with, Cancer, we have here the Ace of Swords. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Eight of Wands in the reverse position. So Cancer, let's see what's in store here for you for your next 24 hours. So we start with the Magician reversed, and then we move into the Moon card upright. So the way that I see this happening for you, Cancer, is that right now you're kind of isolating from something emotionally, is what it feels like. I think you're isolating from a situation emotionally, but then you're realizing in the next 24 hours, looking at what you're dealing with being the Ace of Swords, you're saying to yourself, I can't do that. I cannot shut down. I think many of you are going to have this realization moment. You're going to notice old habits kick in because, old habits die hard. You're going to notice you trying to shut down yourself when the feelings and emotions arise. And then you're going to say to yourself, I can't do that. Nope. It's time to embrace truth. It's time to embrace what I'm truly freaking feeling. I cannot abandon myself, because every time I shut down and abandon my emotions, that is me abandoning myself. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to be that person. So I feel like for many of you Cancers, you're going to catch yourself in the act of doing this, and you're going to say, no, I need to go ahead and connect with what I'm feeling, and I need to be true, and I need to tap into the truth of what's currently going on in my life. And looking at the outcome here being the Eight of Wands reversed, Eight of Wands reversed here says, I'm not going to abandon myself, but instead, I'm going to stay right here and listen to myself, embrace my truth, and fight. And I like that for you, Cancer. I like it a lot. There's many moments in my life as being a Cancer where, I would see emotions and I'd run, I'd be like, oh, those are feelings? Bye. I don't want to deal with you right now. I did that a lot, all the time, like every fucking day, and it didn't do me any good. And the time when I started to realize how that negatively impacted me, when I would catch myself falling into the habit of abandoning myself, I would say, no, I got to stay right here. I got to confront and deal with my shit. I got to live in my truth and not abandon myself and deal with what's going on right in front of me. And once I did that, everything felt better. Everything was okay because feelings fucking healing, So Cancer, that's what I have here for you. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. It might not be your message, but glad to see many of you here saying, you know what? I'm not abandoning myself. I'm going to stay right here. Okay? All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And by the way, Shellrow83, thank you so much for the donation. By the way, really appreciate the 20. You said exactly what I needed to hear. Thank you. You're very welcome, my love. More than happy that that message resonated to you and helped out in any way possible. And thank you for your generous donation. It really, really does mean a lot. Okay? All right, baby. So all the water's done, all the air is done, all of the earth is done. Moving on into our fire. Last but not least, let's have a look here at Team Sagittarius, okay? What do we got going on here for the Saggy, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Sagittarian, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves our last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for the Sagittarian gang? Saggy, overall energy for you is going to be the 9 of Pentacles. You could be connecting here potentially with an earth sign for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Tower, looking at what you're dealing with. We have here the Empress, and then looking at the outcome for you, Sagittarius, is going to be the 5 of Swords. So Sagittarius, coming into your next 24 hours, let's see what's in store here for you. Well, we start out here with the 9 of Pentacles all the way to the Tower. So I feel like this is about kind of embracing some sort of awakening in your life, because the Tower card can be an awakening, right? The Tower card is one of those cards that represent some sort of foundation breaking down, but it also could represent like a shock, like some sort of awakening. So I think that that's more of what it's resonating towards. So with the 9 of Pentacles here to the Tower, you're having some sort of awakening here. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the Empress. So the Empress is a card here too that represents growth. I think for you, Sagittarius, you're starting to realize just how much you've grown, and honestly, you probably haven't seen it up until this point. It's very easy in life to overlook our growth and to overlook how much we've accomplished and genuinely how far we've come. I think a lot of the time we focus on day by day and we don't really look at the bigger picture of how we've gone from point A to point B, you know? So moving into your next 24 hours, I think many of you are going to start to reflect, and you're going to start to see and awaken to the fact of just how much you've grown. And honestly, you're going to start to see how much you've grown into a person that you're happy and content with being. You know, looking at the outcome here being the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is a card that says, I've definitely been through some shit, but I've come out victorious. I've been through some shit, but I've persevered. You know, I've climbed the mountain and made it to the top over and over and over again. So Sagittarians, I think for many of you here, you're going to start to feel very positive, and you're going to start to embrace the struggles you've gone through, because it's created so much growth in your life. And now that you can identify and you can see that growth and you can bond with that growth, you're like, wow, my life really has significantly changed, and a whole new level of gratitude has just come into my life and opened my eyes, because there's a lot that's changed for the better in my life, and I'm very grateful and I'm very happy, and I admire my strength and I admire my transformation, and I'm just genuinely in a space where I can say I'm super happy for the things that I've went through, because they've allowed me to change in such beautiful ways. It's like seeing yourself, you know, get out of the cocoon and become a fucking butterfly. You know, you see that transformation that's occurred, and you can see the beauty within it. So I love moments like this in our life, you know, when we get to see it and we get to be proud of ourselves and pat ourselves on the back and just see how far we've come. It's a beautiful experience. And I think that, you know, you're going to be thinking to yourself tomorrow, and all this stuff is going to come up, and it's just going to be a beautiful feeling overall. You're like, wow, like, I'm freaking proud of myself, dude. And shit, Sagittarius, I'm proud of you too. I love it, baby. That's a beautiful reading, okay? Hell yeah, dude. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out to the daily reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. JD said to me, may the gods bless you tenfold, and thank you for creating this space to heal. Thank you, JD. I appreciate you saying that as well, you know? When I first made this YouTube channel, y'all, I did not know where it was going to go. I just was a dude who got interested in tarot, you know? I was just a dude who got interested in tarot. You know, I definitely seen a lot of things when I was a kid, and I've had a lot of psychic connections as a child, but I never thought that I would, you know, find a deeper connection than just what I, you know, saw as a child. And getting into tarot was cool. You know, it was something that was never like what I experienced before. And I didn't know where this exactly would go, but what I did know is that there is a power in what you can do with these things. It's not the tarot cards that are powerful, it's the reader. And I saw the ability to be able to bring healing, to bring comfort, to bring clarity, to bring positive news and good advice to people. And when I saw that, I knew that's exactly what I wanted to do. And I never knew that the soul family space that we have here would ever be so positive, you know? And I love that. And I'm proud of that. And I guess I'm having a Sagittarius moment because this is just like the Sagittarius reading I finished off on, but I'm proud of it. I'm very happy that every single one of you are here every day. I'm very proud at how amazing each of you are to one another, because in our community, the amount of overwhelming love, unconditional love, and positivity that you all share to one another is truly admirable, and it's truly a beautiful thing to see. And I'm grateful that I've been able to create a space where people can come out and feel comfortable to be themselves and shed so much love and be so kind to one another and have genuine connections and just be great. And I'm happy that you guys bring all that energy back to me and that I'm able to provide it to you. And just know, guys, that I'm eternally grateful for all of you. You guys are fucking fantastic. You're the best damn soul family a person can ask for on the freaking internet and in life. So thank you all for blessing me. And if I can bless you in any way, I'm more than happy to do so. All right, man. JD, you're getting me in my feelings over here, man. So either way, we finished up our daily reading today. JD, holy fuck, bro. Jesus, JD, thank you for another 55.55, dog. I appreciate you so much. Dude, I'm going to have to buy you a Christmas present with all your donations over the years, man. I got to buy you something nice. Thank you for your donation, man. I appreciate that. It helps out a lot more than you know, as always. And really thank you for that donation. It means a lot. All right. But everybody, thank you for coming out to the daily. Love you as always. Drop a like if you're here, man. I would appreciate it a lot. For those of you that do send in donations, thank you guys for your support. And thank you so much. It really does help out a lot more than you all know. I appreciate your support. It really means a lot. For everybody here who's new, if you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button. You know, it's a cool channel. We got a cool amount of people in here. We got some great people in the soul family. So if you want to be a part of it, you're more than welcome to. So you can hit that subscribe button, and you can feel free to hit the notification bell to never miss when I upload or when I go live. That would be really cool as well. I just want to leave everybody with an update real quick. I did upload today the Aries and the Taurus reading for November 2022. So if you're an Aries or a Taurus, check out your November reading. It's already posted on the YouTube channel. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to have Gemini and Cancer. So Gemini and Cancer, you'll be uploaded tomorrow for November. So stay tuned for that as well. I'm basically in the process of finishing them. All the readings will be done by next week, but they're going to get uploaded shortly. So just bear with me, everybody, and I'll get all the messages out to every zodiac sign as quickly as possible. I'm going to be doing it. I'm uploading it from Aries to Pisces in the original tradition. So if you want to know when your sign's coming up, just look at the last sign that's posted and you'll know when you come next. So like I said, today we uploaded Aries and Taurus. Then we're going to have Gemini, Cancer, and then Leo, Virgo, so on and so forth. It's going to go in that order, okay? So the monthlies for November will be out shortly, so stay tuned, guys. I would definitely appreciate it, okay? All right, everybody. Well, I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. I hope you had a fun time on today's daily reading, and I will catch everybody in the next video. Happy Thursday to you all. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Later, everybody, and peace. Take care, y'all.